Industrial methods of preparation. How hydrogen is prepared by industrial methods. Let's initiate our topic by understanding some terms. So first term is electrolysis. What is electrolysis? Electro means electric current and lysis means breakdown or splitting. So when any chemical compound break down into its constituent elements in the presence of electricity, that is known as electrolysis. For example, this is the chemical compound. So this chemical compound break down into its constituent elements in the presence of electricity. So water is a chemical compound. It break down in the presence of electricity into its constituent elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. So this process is known as electrolysis. Okay, now next is electrolyte. So as we know that pure water is weak electrolyte. So what we we required a strong electrolyte for the electrolysis. So when we add a strong electrolyte such as sulfuric acid into pure water, then what happen? It helps in the ionization of pure water, means water molecules. It helps in the ionization of the water molecules because it is a strong electrolyte. Pure water is a weak electrolyte, so it can't split easily. Okay, now next is electrodes. So electrodes are what? Electrodes are the metallic rod or metallic plate. Okay, it is a rod like or plate like which is made up of metal. So here electrodes are of two types, that is the anode and cathode. These two are the electrodes which are made up of metallic plate or metallic rod, and it is dipped into the electrolytic solution. Okay, electrode that is the anode. Oh, okay. So anode is an electrode which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and cathode is an electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Anode, through anode electric current enters into the electrolytic solution, and through the cathode the current leaves the electrolytic solution. Okay, now next is electrolytic cell. The complete apparatus or the complete vessels in which the electrolysis process takes place, that is known as electrolytic cell. Okay, electrolysis of acidulated water. As you can see here, this is Hofmann's voltmeter. It consists of 3 glass tubes, 1 central tube and 2 side tubes. Okay. So for that, what we have to do, for the electrolysis of water, what we have to do, that as I have told you that in electrolysis, electric current will be given to the chemical compound. Okay. So as we know that pure water is a weak electrolyte. So for that, we will add the strong electrolyte. Okay, so first what we will do, first step what we have to do, that we will add water molecules to the central tube. Okay, so water molecules means H2O. Okay, we add water molecules to the central tube, and then we will add a strong electrolyte, that is sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Along with this water, we will add what? Sulfuric acid, which act as a strong electrolyte. And by the addition of sulfuric acid, what happen? This sulfuric acid helps in the ionization of water molecules into ions. Okay, that's why we are adding the sulfuric acid. Okay, now what happen? As we add this into the central tube, and then we will supply the electric current for the electrolysis of water molecules. As I have already told you that anode is an electrode which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and cathode is an electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Through anode, electric current enters the electrolyte, and through cathode, electric current will leaves the electrolyte. Okay. Here, acidulated water is electrolyzed. As I have told you that when any chemical compound, here what we have taken, we are using the water molecule. So when any chemical compound splits in the presence of electric current, in short I am writing EC, electric current. So when any chemical compound break down in the presence of electric current into its constituent elements. So water constituent elements are hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, now we will balance 2 oxygen. So here 2 oxygen, 4 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. Balance, reaction is balance. Okay. So here what is happening? Here water molecule is a compound which splits or break down in the presence of electric current into its constituent elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. So here we are adding the water molecule along with the strong electrolyte which help in the ionization of water molecules. Okay, as we know that positive charge, positive and negative attract each other. So anode is what? It is the positive terminal of the battery. So after the ionization, when water molecule break down or splits into its constituent elements, then what happen? We know that oxygen is what? Electronegative in nature. So it is what? It is oxygen 2 negative and hydrogen act as cation, means H positive, and it is anion. So negative and positive attract each other. So anode is what? Positively charged. It is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. So it attracts hydrogen or oxygen. Obviously it attracts oxygen because oxygen is electronegative. So negative attract towards the positive. So oxygen will come to this side tubes. Okay, it enter into this side tubes. Similarly, cathode is what? Negative. It is the electrode. It is an electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So it attracts the positive ion towards it, means hydrogen ions. So hydrogen ions will collected in this side tube, and oxygen ions will collected in this tube. Okay. So this is the what? This is the electrolysis of acidulated water. And water electrolyte, pure water is a weak electrolyte. So we are adding here the strong electrolyte, which helps in the ionization of water molecules into ions. As we have see here, this is the positive ion and this is the negative ion. Positive ion is known as cation and negative ion is known as anion. Okay, so like this they will split. Okay, and collected into the different glass tubes. Now next is Bosch process. So this is one of the industrial method for the preparation of hydrogen gas. Here what happened, that red hot carbon is treated with steam. Okay, you can see at 1000 degree Celsius in the presence of catalyst, that is nickel. Okay, then after treating with red hot carbon with steam, then what happened, it result into the formation of mixture of two gases, that is the carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas. Here we are not getting the pure hydrogen gas. Okay, it is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas, which is known as the synthesis gas or water gas. Okay, so when we treat red hot carbon with steam at 1000 degrees Celsius in the presence of catalyst, that is the nickel, then we get the water gas, that is a mixture of carbon monoxide gas and hydrogen gas. So here we are not getting the pure hydrogen gas. So again we will treat this water gas with the steam. Okay, at 450 degrees Celsius in the presence of catalyst, that is chromium third oxide. Okay, so when we treat it, then what will happen? Then we get carbon dioxide, CO2 plus pure hydrogen gas. Okay, so at 450 degrees Celsius, when water gas, that is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas, treated with steam in the presence of catalyst chromium third oxide at 450 degrees Celsius, then we get carbon dioxide and pure hydrogen gas. Okay, so this is the Bosch process for the preparation of which is used for the preparation of hydrogen gas.